Up to the stage is a very funny guy. He's one of my favorites. Love him to death. Give it up, folks, for Micah Jeffries.
Micah! That's my favorite. That is hilarious. Great man. Repping it well. What's up, Eastside? Is this on? Hello, how we doing?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Woo. It's been like over a month since I've been up here. How we feeling?
Good.
It always makes me nervous after I've been off for a little bit to like see if I can still come up here and like make everybody laugh, you know? Like you're like my bicycle and I'm wondering if I can still ride you. It makes me nervous to get up here. It's February, my birth month. It's Black History Month. Give it up for February. There's a lot of famous birthdays in February. One, of course, is George Friedrich Handel. Come on, give it up for Handel. Where are my Handel fans at? Yeah, this looks like a refined crowd. I don't know much about Handel personally. I had a show on KOPN for a while that was followed by a classical music show hosted by Carl Scala, and I know what you're thinking, like Columbia City Councilman Carl Scala, and yeah, not to name drop or anything, but Carl Scala, he's kind of a not very jovial person. He's kind of stuffy. I don't know if you've ever met him. I got in there. He got into the show one day. He got in there. He turned on his mic and he was like really excited. He goes, "I'm very happy to be here. I'd be very amiss if I wasn't here to celebrate George Friedrich Handel's birthday. I'm gonna spend the day playing a lot of Handel music." And he turns off his microphone and I go, "You just missed the best opportunity to say so much Handel, I don't think you can handle it." And he doesn't even look at me, he just goes, "I don't think my listeners would handle that." And he puts his headphones back on for no fucking reason. Unnecessary. I saw Mayor Pete became the Secretary of Transportation for Biden's cabinet. So congratulations for being the first openly gay member of the cabinet. That's pretty cool. I feel kind of bad for him though, because I mean he had all the courage to come out of the closet and wound up right into a cabinet. So it's kind of unfortunate. I was listening to the radio today and I heard some Modest Mouse, and I saw Modest Mouse live once, and I started thinking about, man, I really miss live shows. Like live music is the best. I miss seeing live music. Modest Mouse was a crazy show to see, because I don't know if anyone knows anything about Isaac Brock, the singer of Modest Mouse, but he is very into hard drugs and is what the ancient Romans used to refer to as "ate the fuck up." Like, the man looks like Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black 1 when he was wearing his Edgar suit, you know, sugar, you know? Like, and it was crazy, because after the show, I remember this mom was outside and hoping to meet Isaac Brock, but she had her kids with her, these like 7 or 8-year-old kids, and I just think it would be terrifying to see this fucking ate-up man just come up like children. Like, that would be fucking terrifying for me, but teach their own. I saw recently there was a study on dogs, that apparently dogs can understand something like 160 human commands, which is crazy, because I can't understand a fucking thing my dog says to me. Like, who's the real idiot? I didn't prepare this well enough. It's fine. My wife had Christmas break off, and so she spent most of Christmas break rewatching old movies and old series of movies, like the Indiana Jones movies, Back to the Future, things like that. She ended up watching Star Wars for the first time, all the Star Wars movies, but she watched them in a kind of weird order. You know, she liked the newest ones that came out, you know, like 7, 8, and 9. And so she started with those and then went to the beginning. And so she's asking me all these questions that are like technically correct, but it's like, hey, that's Ray's grandpa, right? It's like, oh, fuck. I mean, yeah, technically, but I don't like the way you said it. We watched through the Harry Potter movies, and they needed a lot more supervision in those movies. They didn't let those children run off and do whatever the fuck they want. I don't know if I'm getting old thinking that, but it's like, Jesus, these are 11-year-old children just sent off into the woods where they know scary things are. But I was watching number 4, and there's a really sad moment at the end of Harry Potter 4 where Harry and Cedric, as he pulls Cedric's body back from the graveyard after Cedric's been killed, and everybody realizes Cedric Diggory's been killed, and his dad comes down like, my boy! And they do a little pan over the crowd where everybody's kind of hugging and comforting each other. And I started thinking about, like, who do you think was the first person to leave that moment? Like, how long do you think it took? Do you think they were there for like 20 minutes? Like, we've just been watching this dude cry over his dead son. Should we go? Are we just gonna, like, they're just waiting, like, please somebody fucking leave so I can leave, because this is fucking awkward as shit. But it's fine. I'll work on that one. That's new. I saw a billboard that said, never shake a baby. Never shake a baby. It's like one of those old 80s drug commercials. Not even once. Never shake a baby. It's weird though. Shaken baby syndrome is like one of the only syndromes that, like, a descriptor of the trauma is used in the actual syndrome. Like, you never see somebody run into an ER like, help! My friend's outside, he's got a really bad case of stab guy syndrome. Like, I remember there've been a lot of comedians who have done jokes about Jesus coming back and how he would be kind of annoyed at Christians praising crosses because, like, he died on one of those things. It'd be kind of not cool. But I remember when I was a kid, I was in vacation Bible school a lot, and I learned a lot of these kids' songs, and a few of them taught us sign language. One of them taught us sign language for Jesus, which is like tapping your palms. I don't know, personally to me that seems like a little worse. Like, imagine him coming back and somebody excitedly just tapping their palms at him like, Jesus, like, that seems like it's a mocking kind of thing at that point. Like, imagine if ASL for JFK was... Alright. I'm gonna do one more I haven't done in a while. Valentine's Day is coming up. Do we have any couples here?
Ooh!
Alright, all one of you. You got it? You got it. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I struggle with getting gifts for my wife. I do, because my wife's one of those people who gets really personal gifts, and it just makes me feel like shit because I can never give anything that is up to that quality. But a couple years ago, I fucking nailed it, you know? Because I was going around to different stores. You know, first I thought about what do I know about her? What kinds of things does she like? And so, like, let's see, she likes the color purple, you know? Not like the Oprah movie, but like literally the mixture of blue and red. She loves color guard. She was a biology major in college, so what is that, the study of life? So try to link in life, something to that effect, I don't know. So I was looking around at different stores and just getting more and more frustrated as I was going through these different stores because I couldn't find anything that really spoke to me and really said this is perfect for my wife. And then I walked out of one of the stores and I saw a homeless man sitting on the side, and I ended up giving him a little bit of money and started talking to him. And I found out that he was actually a homeless vet and that he had PTSD from his time over in Afghanistan. And I know, funny, right? No, he had PTSD from his time over in Afghanistan, and he ended up telling me how he ended up losing most of his life because of this. Like, he couldn't hold down a job, and his wife ended up leaving him, taking the kids. He ended up losing his home and becoming homeless from this. And he ended up showing me different things that he still had with him from his old life, like his awards from being in the military. He still had a Purple Heart on him. And I'm looking at this, and I just started thinking to myself, like, what the fuck am I doing, right? Like, going out here looking for some trivial fucking gift for my wife, and this guy is just literally sitting here with all of his possessions with him there, and his Purple Heart from his time in the military, and then I'm just like, Purple Heart? That's fucking perfect. I jacked that shit. You should have seen her eyes light up, man. Like, it's moments like that that make everything worth it. My name's Micah Jeffries. You all been great.